Almost every night, Rohingya refugees from Myanmar wash up on the Bangladesh coast. Dudu Mia and his family were driven from their village by government soldiers and Buddhist vigilantes on a deadly rampage.
Did they all make it out?
Despite having lived in Myanmar for centuries, the government considers Rohingya Muslims to be illegal immigrants from Bangladesh. The family stops to rest in a market stall. Nearby, Noor Begum cradles her newborn son. As she fled her village, a bullet grazed her child's head.
What's your baby's name?
2 months ago, these hills on the Bangladesh border were mostly empty. Since then, more than 600,000 Rohingya have flocked here from Myanmar, well over half the country's Rohingya population. 10-year-old Farouz Khan arrived alone after the violence claimed his parents.
বন্দুক লইলে এঙ্গরি গরি গুতা মারি মারি এঙ্গরি গরি ছুরি মারি মারি আর সবে দেখি মানে দিলা গরি মারি ফেলাই ইতার ফাইদা আর হলি আজার কি দেড় মোরা বুতর ফুয়া গুজর না আর ডাকে মোরা আছে মোরা বুতর গুজরর বারালা ফুয়ারা ফাইবার আর সিবিদরি লাফালাই
It took 4 days of walking and a dangerous river crossing to reach Bangladesh.
দেড় রাইলে এড়ে তাকিও তা দেশ আর দেখে শোনাছে আর দেশান আর সাদিরি আর রোহিঙ্গা বলি হই
The Rohingya have been called the world's most persecuted minority. Authorities in Myanmar keep them in apartheid-like conditions, restricting their movement, access to healthcare, and education. It was no surprise that years of abuse and neglect led to a violent reaction. In October 2016, a Rohingya militant group known as the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army attacked 3 police outposts, killing 9 officers. On August 25th of this year, ARSA fighters struck again. This time, the attack backfired catastrophically. Government forces and vigilantes responded with a campaign of indiscriminate killing, mass rape, and arson that the UN is calling a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. Every day, new refugees slog toward makeshift camps. Their possessions are few, their horror stories endless.
গুলি মাইজে জগরা দিয়ে 8 জন মারা গেছে আজ কুমরাহার মারারে কুমরাহার বা দেখছো হালত বাসাইয়া
তো লরা লরা গর ফুরা দিদি লরা মারি খেলি গলা এ দুরান মাঝে আর নলিদি কেসু লইনা মারি দা তো হেরা ফুয়া দুরান মাঝে হকা গিয়ে মারি খেলে না হারিলে না আনমু না তো কম ফুয়া না হম হান তানি আরে কলা হারাই কে
We've had children ripped from their parents and thrown into fires alive, or being hacked to death in front of their parents. Horrific stories of rape, women being raped by Burmese soldiers and then beaten unconscious and put into homes that are then set on fire. Really, I've been doing this for 20 years, and some of the stories I've documented in the last few weeks have been the most shocking of my career.
And this is part of a deliberate, systematic campaign of ethnic cleansing by the Myanmar military.
Yes, for the last month, day after day after day, the Burmese army has been arriving in these villages. They just start opening fire on the people in these villages. And once the people have fled, they burn down their homes.
Nearly 300 Rohingya villages in Rakhine State have been razed since the crisis began, forcing a mass exodus into Bangladesh. Satellite imagery confirms the scale of the destruction.
This has been happening for a month now, and there's just no end in sight. The Burmese army is not going to stop this campaign of ethnic cleansing until the last Rohingya has been pushed out of Burma. That's very clear.
Firuz is one of thousands of orphans now living in the camps.
Refugee no Rohingya monogari. No, Kella in the Argoro,
Firuz may have to wait a long time. Before this latest crisis, Bangladesh already hosted about 300,000 Rohingya, displaced by previous outbreaks of violence. Some have lived here for over 2 decades. Bangladesh has long been reluctant to register Rohingya as refugees, on the hope they would one day return home. The flood of another 500,000 people and counting is testing its limits.
Today they have come around 2,000 and yesterday around 5,000 people came. And this is actually, there is no Rohingya camps here. This is a landing point for them. We organize them and there are many donors, they come here. We give them their basic need, basic relief as you can see. And there are some stock and then we arrange the vehicle for them. And this vehicle take them to up to our Rohingya camp. There are many camps inside the city of Teknam.
Bangladesh is a relatively poor country. Do you feel like you can continue to provide this kind of support to the refugees if they keep coming?
Actually, I think we can always share our food, we can always share our belongings. We are poor and we are a developing country, but I think if we share with these people, they can go on. Really, I feel bad for them because most of them are women and children, and I have asked many of them that where is your brother, where is your husband? He said most of them either captured or killed, something like this.
Dudu Mia and his family somehow managed to stay together. They're no longer being hunted, but their journey's end is still a hard day's travel away. Hey, this is Jason Motlog with AJ+. Thanks for watching part 1 of our documentary, The Unwanted. To continue watching, click on part 2 above. And be sure to subscribe here for more documentaries like this.